NBA Finals Game 2. Let's get it. Jayson Tatum over 9.5 rebounds. That's my player on here, but I want to start with his points because I need to show all of these. Jayson Tatum point line is at 26.5. At 26.5, we're going to look at the last 5 games, and I want to see any head-to-head. Everybody know what happened in the first game, in Game 1. I want to look at the previous game, what I meant to say. Hey, he scored 16 points, but look, he averages 22 shots per game in the last 5 games, but he took 16 shots. He shot 38%. He had 16 points. They won in a blowout, right? But his line again is at 26.5. They won in a blowout, but he's not taking the shots, is what I'm saying. Did you see did Jason Kidd say that Jaylen Brown was the best player on their team? Did you see that? His points and assists is at 31.5 at minus 118. In that game, he had 21 points and assists. And obviously, you already know if you watch any of my videos about Jayson Tatum, we usually go under his points, rebounds, and assists. Oh, I showed you in my ticket that I did go over. It was 42.5. I went under. It smacked. But now it's down to 41.5. This is Game 2 of the NBA Finals. You know, as you can see on my ticket, I went on ahead and took his rebounds. So I'm going to stick with Jayson Tatum over 9.5 rebounds. He cleared it in Game 1. He hit it in 4 of the last 5 games. You know what I mean? He's easily projected to go over this. I'm surprised that it's not at 10 or 10.5. Jayson Tatum over 9.5 rebounds. Yo, Kristaps Porzingis, what a game to have in your first game back after missing all those playoff games. He's been out since the Miami series and came back to have a game like that. That was incredible to me. No one saw that coming. But now his points line is at 15.5. I forgot what I put him on. I also played him at under 8.5 rebounds and assists. In that game, it smacked, and now we got him at 7.5 rebounds and assists. But we're going under this. We're going under 7.5 rebounds and assists. Where is it? Right here. Dang. The over is at minus 115. The under is minus 105. I'm going under. I'm going under. He had 6 in Game 1. It was at 8.5. We won under and hit him. It's at 7.5. I'm going under it again. I'm not interested in his points. You never know what's going to happen after him having a game like that. You know what I mean? After having a game like that, it's at 15.5. Nah, fam. I want to look at the shot attempts though. He took 13 shots and he shot 62%. I don't think that'll happen again, but that line is that line is too tight for me. So I'm going to stick with it, 7.5 under rebounds and assists. Hey, Luka Doncic. Man, Luka be going right. Luka was at 31.5 points and he scored 30. Luka line went up a point. Of course, obviously, when they're down, they expect him to go crazy. But he's just not shooting the ball well. I'm going to go to the last 5 so I can see this up close. Where is it? Let's go down here. Averaging 22 shots a game. He took 26 shots. He shot 46%, hit 12. He scored 30 points, but he started off so slow. He should have got over that easily. He should have covered easily. And then did he play the last 5 minutes of the game? His line again is at 32.5. Hey, he had 1 assist in Game 1. He had 1 assist in Game 1. And then his assist line is at 8. It's at 7.5 now. It moved. I got him under 8. I got Luka Doncic under 8 assists. It moved down to 7.5. It's at minus 119 to go over. But he had 1 assist in Game 1. How did Luka Doncic have 1 assist in Game 1? I don't care. But he ain't got to do. I think he's going to take a lot of shots, but I got him under 8. I like to see that it went down to 7.5. I'm running with it. I want to look at his points and assists. Is another line that I use to go under. It's at 40.5. He had 31 in Game 1, but his points and assists are at 40.5. And the over is 102. Look, the under is like minus 112. Who was that? FanDuel or DraftKings? Like, I like that. FanDuel has it at minus 125 and minus 130. I like the under 40.5 points and assists. He got 31 in Game 1. Hey, Kyrie Irving, bro. I know you saw my ticket with Kyrie Irving. It was the only line that I missed, and I missed it by the hook. I had him over 3.5 rebounds. He got 3 boards. Do I have him on this ticket? I do. I have him under 26.5 points and rebounds. This might be a Avengers play. Like, if I want Kyrie to play well, I need to bet against him. I want to see Kyrie do well. You know what I'm saying? But in game 1, he had 15 points and rebounds. But you see what he did in the final game against Minnesota. He had 40. But this is not Minnesota. You're in the finals now, man. Do something. I'm taking the under, but do something. Kyrie, the under is at minus 104. I just don't understand why he doesn't. Like, Luka got to give him the ball. Listen, he take 18 shots per game, right? He took 19 shots and hit 6. He was 6 for 19. He shot 32%. Like, do you want more shots? I'm telling you, Luka got to give him the ball. I want Luka to give him the ball earlier in the game. Like, why is he having to wait till the second half when they down 16 points or whatever? Like, let Kyrie try to take off. Like, let me show you something. Let me show you something real quick with Kyrie first half points, not first quarter points. Where is it? Look at Kyrie first half points in the last 10 games. Is this it? Yeah, first half points in the last 10 games. You know what I'm saying? Like, to only go over this 3 out of the last 10 games in the first half points, and I should have showed the last 20 because, bro, come on, man. Like, let Kyrie go to work earlier in the game. Like, he shouldn't have to wait to the second half. Who you think he is, man? And Luka Doncic need to even out his shots. I expect him to shoot a ton of shots, but come on, goddamn, Luka, spread this shit around and keep the game close. But I got Kyrie Irving going under 26.5 points and rebounds. Yo, what about Jaylen Brown? You see Jaylen Brown on here somewhere? He's on my ticket. He's going over 22.5 points. I don't know why I don't have him pulled up here, but because I got PJ Washington next. Hey, PJ Washington rebounds, I think I wanted to look at. If it's at 5.5, I'm going over. Again, it's at 5.5. I'm going over PJ Washington rebounds. Hey, Jaylen Brown, over 22.5 points. I didn't pull him up because I got a lot of plays that I wanted to go over. But there's my ticket right there. And Al Horford has an interesting line. And I think his points and rebounds. Let's look at it. Points and rebounds. Maybe it was just rebounds. Over 15.5. No, I think the rebounds are at 6.5. Yeah, 6.5 rebounds, but it was under. Even though he covered in game 1, he had 7 rebounds. He had 7 rebounds. I'm not sure if that was it. I don't like any of his other line. Points and assists is at 11.5. He's been going over that. In game 1, he went over barely. But nah, I'll probably stay away from that. I'll probably stay away from Al Horford anyway. And then I got Derek White. Derek White, is it over assists? It's over 4.5 assists. This is the last 10 games, but in game 1 he had 5 assists only. You know, he's still getting his minutes. He averaged about 35 minutes. He played 35 minutes in game 1. I like Derek White to go over 5.5 assists. I'm gonna get rid of that. I had some baseball plays. Oh no, it was basketball. Oh, you know I got to do the WNBA. This is Skylar Diggins. I got Skylar Diggins to go over 15.5 points. This is the last 10 games. You see she's covered it in 5 straight games. And then she averages 13 shots per game. She's shooting 39%. She took 16 in the last game. She's getting the shots up. As long as she shoots above or around 40%, she should cover this easily. It's at 15.5. She's covered it in 5 straight games. Hey, Connecticut lost, right? I think the Sun lost to the New York Liberty last night. And Breonna Stewart went under. Did I have her under points, rebounds, and assists? Because she damn sure went under. Hey, Sabrina Ionescu, speaking of the New York Liberty, Sabrina Ionescu, I want to say it was points and rebounds. Let's look at her point, rebounds, and assists. It's at 28.5. Oh, I don't know about fading her this time. She had 32 in the last game, and her rebounds should be at 4.5. I might go under her rebounds. The over is at minus 118, and the under is at minus 110. She had 3 in the last game. She covered this number in 3 straight games prior to that, but I'm not sure why I even had Sabrina up. I don't know if I have her on my ticket. Here's my MLB play. Jared Jones over 17.5 outs. He had 18 outs in his last outing. He averages 5.2 innings pitched, and then his batters faced and outs 76%. She's averaging like 17.3 outs, but he should have a day. The Pirates been balling. They play against Minnesota. Give me Jared Jones to go over 17.5 outs, and then Jose Quintana under 4.5 strikeouts. Every time I see it, I am playing it. This is his last 10 outings. Like, when I find a trend like this, I'm gonna just keep riding it. I don't care what happens. You know, we've hit this every time we played it. I think I got this at 5 straight. Jose Quintana under 4.5 strikeouts. Like, that chart is enough for me. I'm gonna play it until he learns how to strike more than 5 people out. Let's get it. Who else is it? Oh, I got Bobby Witt Jr. over his fantasy score. It's at 8.5. This kid is on fire. Hey, and when he goes over, he blasts. He always have excellent hitting games. You know, he's on the streak. Last 10 games, he's smashing this at 70%. Give me Bobby Witt Jr. to go over 8.5 fantasy hitter score. That'll be on prizepicks or Underdog. And then Aaron Judge, I'm doing the same thing. This is his last 10 games. Over hitter fantasy at 8.5. These boys are balling, man. Aaron Judge is doing so well, bro. You gotta keep riding with that. I'm gonna play these on the 3-man pick. Bobby Witt, Aaron Judge, and Jose Quintana. Jose Quintana under 4.5 strikeouts. Bobby Witt over his fantasy score, and then Aaron Judge also over his fantasy score. Bro, I can't wait to watch these finals games. There's a lot of sports happening. I got many tickets up. You know, you already know. Outside of this ticket, I'm gonna play 3-man, 5-man. Flex plays. Hopefully I could get some of these in on Boom. If not, Underdog, it is. You already know. Let's get this dough.